despite a directive from the State Department, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mothers and fathers, sons and daughters, husbands and wives, he's and she's, this is Tug It with Keith and Rich. BK is on the board. Andrew is in the Google chair. And I hope we're ready to go.
He's and she's.
Yep.
I think you forgot a couple.
Well, maybe. What are they?
They, thems.
LGBT.
I specifically did not include them.
You son of a bitch. That's hate.
It's not hate. It's
it's hate.
I'm just disagreeing
You hate
with
them.
I'm just disagreeing with the State Department. I'll probably be arrested tomorrow.
If you were in Canada, you could.
Probably.
Yeah, they're already trying that bullshit. Because it's attack on people saying not using the right pronouns.
It's an attack on them to call a he, and a she.
Literally an attack.
Yeah.
Fucking idiots.
How did I can tell you how a country got so fucked up in such a fucking hurry.
It's really cold up there. That's how.
Yeah,
they're like, fuck it.
Brains don't work. They have summer like 3 days in July.
Yeah, they don't get away with that bullshit in July.
Yeah, all 3 days of summer they have up there.
Yeah, they're like, that's the days that we're just gonna lay back and not pass any laws. But the cold days, they can do whatever they want.
Whatever they want, because no one cares.
Yeah,
they're all inside, not listening.
Yeah. That's like the Afghanis. They can do whatever like the Taliban. They can be on the street cutting someone's head off because they're like, not go outside today.
You're too hot.
Fuck it. I went down to Maryland over the weekend.
Yeah.
With my 2 daughters. Bought them sleeping bags, and so they wanted to use these sleeping bags. I was like, well, we could just make this trip in one day, But we decided to go down, I think, Thursday night or Friday night, and we got close to the area, and then we stopped at a Cracker Barrel and slept in the parking lot. And I have a cover for the boat, so we threw the cover over and have a pole and everything, so it was like a giant tent in the boat, And then we slept in there.
How comfortable was that?
It was nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a lot of room, and you're in a tent. And it didn't get that cold that night. That's the only problem.
So did you sleep on the bottom of the boat?
Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
It's flat, and there's carpet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's carpet, and it's flat. It's not like there's ribs.
And it's big.
Yeah, it's big.
Big boat.
They had their own spots, and I had my own spot. It was fine.
You probably had TV and all that stuff.
We had the iPad to watch some movies and shit. Yeah, they loved it. And then in the morning we woke up. I had to wake the bastards up. They were sleeping in. And I was like, geez, let's go. And then I was like, all right, we can have the bowls of cereal that we bought, or we can go in and eat Cracker Barrel. They're like, oh, yeah, Cracker Barrel.
It's one place I never did really like, but it's better than eating cereal.
Oh, you got to start liking it.
Why do I have to?
Because you're of the age.
What?
It's an old man restaurant.
Well, that's why I don't go there.
You'll love it. You go once, you'll be getting a credit card up.
Yeah, a rewards card.
Yeah.
No, thanks. I mean, it's okay once in a while, but
there's a little gift shop. Anita would love it. You have to go through the gift shop to go in and out.
Oh, I know. It's almost like Perkins. We have to go through their little gift shop to get there.
Perkins is an old person's place too.
I know. And after the last time we stopped at a Perkins, I probably won't. Maybe not stop in a hurry again.
And Haas's is an old person restaurant.
Yeah, I don't go there anymore either.
I like it because Haas's you order on the way in, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
Because then. That would be so. Imagine how many minutes of your life you would get back from going out to eat with Anita if you had to order before you sit your ass down.
Of course, it might take us a day and a half to sit down.
It could, but I think she'd pick faster. She's standing in line.
She might.
Yeah, she'd make up her decision. Just sitting down, you feel like you have all the time in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that though. And then it's already paid for.
Yep.
You just fucking leave. You don't have to wait for the check.
Nope.
Yeah. They got a good salad bar with that good pudding.
I do like salad bar pudding, though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an old man. Yeah. What kind of pudding? Chocolate, vanilla, or Tapioca.
Oh, I love tapioca.
He got excited.
I've always loved tapioca pudding from when I was a little munchkin.
A little old guy.
Yeah.
What is tapioca?
I don't know. It's like tadpole eggs.
Yeah, it is kind of.
That's what it reminds me of. It's like I'm eating tadpole
It's
eggs.
real close to like
Unhatched sperm or something like that.
Ew.
It's like rice pudding, but
It kind of, sort of, but
Frog sperm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that.
yep.
Yeah. I like the Jello off of the buffet line too.
Mm.
And it's not that it's so good, but I like to take a huge spoonful and put it in my mouth and then just swallow it. Because
Feel
it's
like
like the only
gulp.
food you could do that, and like you're not gonna choke.
Yeah.
It's weird,
It's
isn't
going to
it?
melt on the way down.
Yeah, it just smushes
Even
right
if it
down your.
sticks, it's going to melt sooner or later.
It just goes right down. Yeah. No one could ever choke on Jello.
So when you eat Jello, do you ever pour like milk in it?
Ew.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Oh, that
Jello
sounds like
with
an old
milk.
man.
never heard of that.
Oh, yeah.
Where'd you get that from, Rich?
I don't know.
Ew.
We used to eat it growing up.
Ew. Ew. Andrew, what do you think about that? Jello with
Jello
milk.
with
in it.
milk.
I don't think that's two should go together.
No.
I think that's delicious.
Really? You do it?
Oh, yeah.
Did Anita ever do it?
I don't know that.
Has she seen you do it?
Maybe not.
She'd divorce you.
Well, that's okay.
It's fucking weird.
It's worth getting the divorce over.
Look at that. Look, there's Jello milk.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like this new setup. I can finally see something.
I can't see a damn thing anymore.
Oh, boy. We need another TV.
There's the dessert menu.
Most of the desserts are kind of pretty shitty, though. Off of,
on a bar like that?
yeah, let's say Haas's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like going to a restaurant and having to pay like $10 for a slice of cake.
No, but the salad bars are always good. I like that, and I like because there's ham on there. I could
Yeah.
pile the ham on.
Yep.
So
They have a lot of toppings. The only problem with
Eggs.
yeah,
hard boiled,
hard-boiled eggs, some carrots, some chickpeas.
shaved carrots.
Yeah, shaved
Yeah.
carrots, a little bit of cheese, some chickpeas.
and then about a gallon of ranch.
I'll take ranch. But I might have chosen something else, Italian or
Ow, you! Just because
Or-
you're Italian.
no, because I like it.
Do you?
Yeah,
Balsamic vinegar.
balsamic vinegar.
Yeah, that's good.
Raspberry balsamic is really
That's
good.
good too.
Yeah, I like that.
That's all right.
That's my dressing of choice if it's available.
That's
yeah.
really close to Italian.
yeah, but it got
Except
that
for the raspberry.
It got that sourness though to it
It does
too.
have it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, buffets. Buffets are all right. They're dying out, aren't they? Don't you think?
I think COVID had a lot to do with
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're coming back. There, it was a COVID thing.
Now, are buffets an all-you-can-eat thing? I can't remember.
that. Usually they are.
Well, that's what kills restaurants, though. Because all these restaurants are like all-you-can-eat.
Yeah.
And there's people go in there and fucking eat as much as they want. That's what fucking runs them into the ground.
They should have different prices for different ethnicities.
Oh, that.
Like on crab night, the blacks should pay extra.
Double.
Oh yeah, dude, they stand there and the whole family's fighting. I've been there. I've been fucked out of crab legs so fucking hard at the Chinese buffet that I had to yell at the Asian, and she had to come to me so I could get the crab legs before she puts them in the bucket. I was like, what the fuck? This is like the third one now. Because they load up the plates and the families take them back to the tables. And then obviously like an Asian isn't going to eat as much. Why should they get charged the same much as a American?
Or a fat American.
Like that, okay, here's your fucking peas and rice. That's what they're going for on the buffet.
Yeah.
It's not like me. I'm going to eat all the
Protein you can get.
all the boneless ribs and Chinese General Toes.
General So's.
General Toes.
We don't like
General
feet, so
Toes.
you don't want to say toes.
Silent T.
Yeah. But I don't mind a good buffet, especially like a breakfast buffet.
They're always overpriced.
They are, but
Breakfast is
I
always
like choices for breakfast.
what? French toast, pancakes.
I don't go for
eggs.
French toast. Yeah, well,
You want eggs?
I do love eggs and bacon and sausage and some ham, just all kinds of different proteins.
My buddy ate 2 pounds or 3 pounds of bacon that one morning.
Up in New York, we were on a golf trip.
It was like the breakfast at the hotel for free.
Yeah.
And he came back with this plate. And it was literally like, it would have been 5 packs of bacon if we cooked it at home.
And he ate every bite.
Yeah.
I don't know how he moved after
And he
that.
That's
died,
so salty.
and he died of a heart attack 3 days later.
No, he still looks like he's 20.
Yes, he does.
Don't know, but I don't mind a good buffet.
I think that's 2 things. I would have weight. I would either, whenever you came into my buffet, I would either get to charge you by weight or color.
Step on the scale. Step on the scale, please.
That isn't a bad way to go. Load up your plate, weigh it.
No,
Yeah.
weigh their ass,
Oh.
not their plate. Then it's not a buffet if you're paying for it by the pound.
Well,
Because, like a white guy, I might be like, like you're a runner, you could just pay the regular white guy rate. And then the next white guy comes in that's, 300 pounds. I'd be like, step on the scale. And it would have to be like, what would be a reasonable rate per pound for a person?
Penny per pound.
A penny per pound? So if he was 300 pounds, no, that wouldn't make sense.
Maybe a nickel,
$1.50.
nickel per pound.
$1.50.
not a pound.
Sure.
Oh, that'd be a lot.
No, that would be
It's
too
still
much.
a lot.
A nickel a pound.
A nickel?
Yeah, maybe. Do the math, Rich.
Yeah, well,
No, that's still not enough. That's still not enough. 75
divide
cents.
it. Well, you
A
divide
dollar.
you-
Fuck it.
$1.
Dollar, yes.
So he's going to pay $300 for his buffet.
Tea, breakfast.
Yeah. No, I guess it would be about, it would be 35 cents. 35 cents sounds reasonable.
Let's do the math.
Got to calculate it.
I do. I can't do it in my head.
Rich,
0.3.
Rich, what was the price for the buffet in Atlantic City?
Still, 35 cents is $105 for a 300
That's good.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good price.
You like that?
Yeah, for a big fucker. You know what I mean? Because, like, he could eat, say you got New York strip steaks on the buffet.
That's different.
No, it's not, because they have that at Shady Maple,
Yeah.
and it's just buffet price.
For breakfast.
No, fuck. He brought up breakfast. I
I
ain't
did.
on the breakfast.
He's past that. He's on to dinner.
Though, I love eggs and steak for breakfast.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great breakfast. And some. Now the hash browns, home fries, potatoes. What kind do you like on your buffet?
With the potatoes?
Yeah, or just in general, not a buffet.
If I'm ordering a nice piece of steak, I'd like...
No, not special. Just that every day, you're gonna get potatoes with your breakfast.
just a white home fried potato.
Okay, what's a home fry? Tell me.
It's chunked up in little chunks on the
Cubes.
grill, cubes, and just...
Not shredded.
No.
See, that's why I fucking asked, because I've ordered home fries and got that bullshit. I don't like that.
So you like the shredded...
Potatoes.
Yeah.
I want it sliced up thin, like about an 1/8 inch.
Oh, okay.
Cut.
You don't like it shredded. You like it thin sliced and...
I want it to still be the shape of potato. Just cut.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
not shredded.
No.
Yeah.
Just sliced.
Yeah, because that's the other one. The shredded up stuff, like you buy frozen in the bag.
Yeah,
That's home fries too?
it is.
Fuck. Jesus.
The only problem with shredded is that it sucks up too much grease and you get way too full.
Yeah.
And
that
you
is
don't realize it till after you're done.
And then you just
You go,
have a squirt.
Oh, fuck.
You have a
And
squirt.
it goes down with all those eggs and the cheese and the bacon and everything else. And you say, I made that mistake.
So 35 cents a pound. That's a good price.
Give you $105 for...
Maybe 40 cents. You might have to jump up to 40 for a big. I guess
Guess you don't want to stay in business very long, do you?
What? $100 for a good buffet? That ain't bad for a big fat ass. They can eat $100 no problem.
Too
'Cause
much money.
No way. No, you order a steak dinner, a good steak dinner, $60, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you get an appetizer, that's another $20,
Yep.
and then that's all you get,
Yeah.
and you're almost at $100 there.
You're right. You are. Add a drink to it. And
Yeah, you didn't get. They got a buffet there, fat ass. For that $105, you get to have 4 ice creams. They'd be all over that. 35 cents, 40 cents.
What you're saying is the price is what's going to close him down, not the discrimination.
That's right.
Right. Yeah.
Because who's going out to eat?
Well, the fatties would still come. They'd be like, "It's a great deal. I don't see the news
Yeah.
organization out front. I don't see any problem with that, really."
If you're in New York City, you might get that, but not in downtown Newport or any place around here.
Well, no, yeah.
Apparently, according to research, Atlantic City, the Hard Rock Cafe charges $30 per person.
$30 a person.
Yeah, apparently.
That's a good deal because that place that I ate at Shady Maples, that was over $100 for the 4 of us,
Yeah.
including 2 children.
Which surprisingly does seem reasonable.
I think it was like
kids-
65.
Kids
a
should have
person.
a special price because you know they're not going to eat.
Yeah, but that's how they make their money
Well, I know.
because the parents are there.
They're
I
shel-
should get a special price for bringing a child.
Some do have a child's price than an adult because they know they ain't going to eat the same level.
What about colors?
That's probably in their thing, their policy.
Because I mean, like a Filipino, come on, they should not pay full blown American price.
That Chinese person over there, he just hasn't stopped yet.
Yeah,
Have you ever seen some of those skinny bitches eat?
Dad, what's the Chinese person say at the buffet?
Oh, God.
The owner.
Oh, you no come here no more. You eat like killer whale. You stay home.
Next time you come, you pay by pound. 40 cents. I think that's what they're going to have to do to stay in business because why? It's not fair.
So-
it's not fucking fair.
Like I said, it's right, but it's not that. It's the people that fucking linger around, that continuously eat, that don't leave.
Of course, you know what? I'm like, you look at those girls that are the professional eaters. They're usually fit
They're fit
They
and
and
trim.
yeah, not that big.
It's just a problem.
One of those bitches would put you out of business. It would come in.
How do you fit a stomach big enough to eat all that food in that little tiny body?
Oh, those little tiny bodies can handle a lot. Trust me.
They got a lot of intestine.
They can handle lots of protein.
Probably somehow violates the laws of physics and how everything
Yeah.
works.
I could be a personal trainer for one of them. You're like,
Make-
eat the Jello, bitch. Just swallow it.
Make room, here it comes.
I wonder how much Jello you could fit in your body.
Get bloated. Ugh.
Wonder if you could eat the. I bet you could just eat Jello. No, the straw wouldn't work. It would start clumping up like a hard milkshake.
It's 99% water, right? What you think?
Yeah, it's water and color.
I don't know what it is, and I
and
don't
some
know.
gelatin that'll make it harden.
Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't melt like ice would. Jello's weird shit.
Jello's weird shit.
Yeah.
It's the gelatin, whatever the properties are of gelatin. It just does not allow it to melt. Although, I guess if you leave it out, it will.
Yeah, if it gets hot in the sun, it starts
Yeah, that's no good.
getting extra weird. Putting out your cigar? Or
Yes, no.
not happy with it.
No, not happy with it. I smoked it enough. It's done.
Yeah, which one do you think would do the worst damage at your buffet?
I'm going to say a guy between 35 and 50.
Yeah, I'm more worried about color. Is that a white guy? Okay, we know it's not an Asian, Filipino, South American, no, Canadian, no, Asian, no. It's down to the blacks and the whites, right?
Yeah, and I'm not so hard and fast as you are. I'd say any man between 35 and 50 years old can pack in a lot of food. Because after 50, your body starts to go, no, I don't want all that. And maybe we should charge them by age.
That could be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
because an older guy,
under 12, it's
because all the fatties are dead by their
yeah.
you thin them out.
They've eaten themselves to death.
I
by
got
the
it.
time they're 50.
I got a little bit of a list here of people you don't want in your little restaurant. Austria people, you don't want them in there. They consume the most food out of any country. on this
Austria?
planet. Yeah.
Really? I don't think I've ever seen a fat Austrian person.
Well, apparently, according to them, they consume a 3,800 some calories or so,
Oh, that's whale blubber.
or like a
Yeah.
lot of shit. And if it's in the United States, you're screwed because United States people, you want them in there.
Just says United States people.
Or second. Yeah. And surprisingly, Greece and Belgium come in.
Huh.
Greece.
Yeah.
Third and
Well,
fourth.
they eat a lot of pastas and stuff, so they come over and eat our stuff. It's nothing.
Well, that's a lot of
Who
carbs.
eats pasta?
Greeks?
No.
No?
Rice, fish, and rice.
Some Italian.
Oh,
what are you
yeah?
talking
And
about?
veggies? Yeah, no.
Ah.
You give them enough protein, they'll quit in a hurry.
Oh, yeah.
Where is Austria? Rich?
It's in Europe. It's kind of borders Switzerland and Germany, and it's in that area.
All the girls are thin, aren't they, Andrew? Type in fat Austrian girl. Google will be like, not found.
There aren't any.
Oh, man, they're hot. Oh, there's a little bit chunkers. They got big floppy dresses on, so it hides
Yeah, it
it.
hides it all.
Yeah. Does it get cold there?
Austria?
Yeah.
Yeah, very cold.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, especially in the mountains. That's where all the professional skiers come from. Austria and Switzerland. So they need to stock up on their calories so that they can swish down the mountains.
That's a fat guy.
Holy shit!
So,
We need to be able to put that screen up as an option here.
yeah, I don't know how to do that.
I gotta work with
I think we got to get another. We'd have to spend more money.
That's better.
Did you see Bon Jovi stopped a jumper on a bridge?
No,
No shit.
Type that in, Andrew. Yeah, isn't that funny? He walked up and he's like, "Living on an edge."
yeah.
No, I'm serious. That wasn't a joke.
Which bridge? Where?
I don't know. Andrew's
Oh.
going to pull it up.
All right,
What city?
Look, there's
He's
a
got-
picture. There's a picture of the jumper.
I see Bon Jovi
Make it
there.
bigger. And
Nashville.
Nashville. And he walked up and talked this person down from jumping. I mean, that's kind of like your sign, I guess, right? Like Bon Jovi walks up to you. Of course, I'd be like, Maybe 30 years ago,
30 years
fucker,
ago would be
bye. It's kind of weird. Huh. Go ahead, Rich. You could say something.
I will. Hey, I've got an update on.
I know you're smoking a cigar over there.
I am. Remember, I told you should have gone down to the Python chase in Florida.
I told you I want to catch a python.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
the winner in that contest
Ugh.
caught 20
20.
pythons. I don't even know how long the contest was, how many hours or.
I would think you could catch 20 in like one night.
Well, that may have been the length of the contest. I haven't looked to see how long it was going on, but the winner in that particular contest this year caught 20 Burmese pythons.
What's he win? Money?
I don't know.
He won $10,000.
Wow.
So, Andrew, does it say how long the contest was for? Oh, come on.
Andrew, say it's your fucking news story. Have a little fucking information about it.
I'm old.
Imagine Keith might ask a follow-up question.
And I'd say, shut up, grasshopper.
I don't know. There's a contest.
10 days.
10 days.
20 pythons in 10 days? That doesn't sound like enough.
We could have beat that.
I would think the winner would be who caught the biggest python.
I think
Not
they
how
were just
many.
worried about how many, just to get them out of
they might
the
do.
Everglades.
They might weigh them and measure them, and it's probably a point system.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's what you do with like catfish and stuff. And then there is a lunker also, biggest.
Yeah.
Or side
they're
pot.
non-native and they're an invasive species.
Right,
That's
right.
why they go after them.
So that's why they're trying to get them out of the Everglades.
Yeah, to help with the other animals, of course.
Yeah, nothing eats them, nothing kills them.
Yeah.
Up here we have stink bugs and lantern flies.
2 fucking animals from
So
China.
don't mongoose
Kinda
eat
not.
eat snakes and pythons and things like that? Mongoose.
Mongoose.
Oh, mongoose.
Mongoose,
like the bicycle.
Eat. What?
A mongoose bike?
No, like a mongoose animal.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
It's named after the animal.
Yeah, okay.
They eat snakes, but they're usually like, I always see them fucking with cobras and stuff. And I don't think they're in Florida.
Like picking one of them.
No, there are no mongoose in Florida.
He's right.
Mongooses.
They're honk, honk.
Not a goose.
Why do you keep calling them gooses then?
That's what the animal is called, a mongoose.
Whenever there's more, plural, there's mongoose.
Yeah, but you're
Mongoose.
calling them mongoose.
Well, more than one is a mongoose.
It's a flock.
A flock of
A
mongooses.
flock of mongoose.
It's a murder. A murder of...
Yeah, everything in more than one apparently is a murder of something.
It's a school.
There
of,
you go.
No,
There's a
there's a
mongoose.
school of monkeys. Yeah, see, look, it's fucking with a cobra. Mm-hmm. They like to fuck with cobras, and I think they could get bit by them, and they're okay.
So they must be indigenous to wherever cobras are, like in
Yeah, they're angry
India.
animals, like the people that live there.
yeah, in like Indian places. Yeah.
You know what animal has the fastest
they look
reaction
cool.
time?
Yeah.
A mongoose.
It's the cat.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what some crazy cat lady
Extremely.
said.
Extremely fast.
Not mine. I can hit mine with a fucking slipper in its head.
It's because it trusts you.
No, he looks right at me.
He said he won't do that. Punk.
He fucking knows now. I look at him and I raise the remote and he's out of the room.
See
Gone.
See what I mean? He's fast.
He is pretty fast, but I can still hit him, and I still do.
Can you hit those sparrows or those whatever?
Those fuckers went away.
Well, yeah, okay, they probably left for the winter.
Yeah.
It's off season.
Yeah, they'll be back in the spring probably to wake me up. Those nasty fuckers.
So now is the time to plan your defense.
My pellet gun is sitting next to the bed from shooting at them from the spring, and it's
Yeah.
still there and it's still loaded. It has a scope, 3-9 scope.
But you got to make it so that they're going to flock to one spot so you can just pick them off.
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Well,
I could feed them. But I don't think that would help. I think I would just get fucked. I think more of them would come than I could ever kill.
Well, then you just pump.
I'm in town. I don't know if I should shoot the shotgun.
Not the shotgun, your pellet gun. And apparently you can't hit them with a pellet gun because they get too many feathers.
No, I hit them.
Yeah.
I hit them. That pellet gun will go through them.
Well, it will if you can hit them
Yeah.
in the right spot.
You don't think I'm a good shot?
I
What are
think
you
you're a
getting
great
at?
shot.
What are you getting at?
I just think when you see a bird, you're seeing a lot of feathers, and you shoot at what you think is going to get it, and then it's right through, and feathers fly, and they go.
I shot a turkey from me to you away
Yeah,
in the ass,
yeah.
and not one BB got through its feathers. It was like a bulletproof vest.
Kevlar.
Yeah. It stopped all the BBs.
Holy shit.
Yeah. They're pretty thick birds.
Yeah. Wow.
I chased them down there and shot them in the back of the head. I got a second shot down on him.
Ran up and slid him.
That bitch. Yeah.
He snuck up behind him.
Yeah, that bitch was trying to hide from me. And I was like, hey! And it jumped up and I shot it in the ass. And then it kept running and I was running through the woods and then I had a single shot.
Then he realized it was a decoy.
No, I got her. I shot her in the back of the head. And then she was still alive and we had to end her. It was a little rough. But
You sure it was a her?
yeah, it was a her.
Okay.
Yeah. You know how you know the difference?
I don't know.
The one has a dick. No.
Jesus.
One has a beard.
Oh, okay.
The boys grow a beard. Although sometimes girls grow a beard too. They do.
After menopause.
I don't know. Yeah.
That's a he she.
The old hens. Yeah. They start growing beards for some reason. So maybe it is natural. Maybe we're wrong about this. Maybe we're just evolving to the turkey level.
It had to be. The lunch lady grew a beard.
A lot of lunch ladies had beards,
Mustache,
huh?
at least.
Right? And
Yeah.
like Adam Sandler had that song, and said something about its beard, but ours did. Ours always had beards.
I can see it.
They had a lot of facial hair for a woman. And I don't understand these women that have it. Like there's one at the Wise that works there, and I'm always like, ugh. Like why not just shave that shit or something? Wax it.
Maybe that's what started it.
I think some women will take like a little shaver, a little thing that just zzz and shaves it, but it doesn't get close. It
Yeah.
comes back soon.
Stubby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the worst. So I guess you gotta wax it
And
and pull it.
poor women, when their estrogen runs down, the testosterone takes over and they grow hair.
And they joined the circus.
You guys are terrible.
They're not going to listen.
Well,
No.
I've had younger girls that were pretty hairy too.
Dude, I seen one with some massive arm hair.
Yeah, arm hair.
Yeah.
And then they get some fur on the back above their butt crack too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seen that, sure. That just means they're a little heavy on the testosterone, but that means that their sex drive is higher.
So you saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the Keith's face.
Oh,
Show me your back. Show me your back.
the hairy ones like the poke.
Yeah.
Should have kept her.
Yeah. No, it's too gross.
I'm just following the science.
Dina's super hairless.
Well, I guess that's good.
Yeah, but your theory's wrong because she's.
Yeah. I didn't say all of them. I
Whoa,
just
whoa.
said
Maybe
some.
she just maintains it a lot better than the other ones do.
She does. Every time I go in the shower, she's shaving.
See?
And it's like a 4-hour shave, yeah. Fucking water bill is more than the mortgage.
Yeah. My water bill's going up too now.
Is it? Did it go up?
It did.
Did it?
Yeah.
That's because you're filling up a hot tub every 2 days.
No, it's because I have that damn reverse osmosis.
That's what I'm
system.
saying.
Yeah.
Remember?
Oh, that's right. It's a hot
leaking.
tub.
Yeah, it equaled filling a hot tub in like what? 1 week?
Yeah.
So you're filling like 4 hot tubs a month now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of extra water.
It is, and
That you're putting into the gutter.
I may have to call our local plumber and have him make some adjustments.
There's something the fuck wrong with that.
Something wrong.
It shouldn't just be running all the time.
Well, it doesn't run all the time.
Did whenever I was there.
I know.
I was there for a long time, and it ran the whole fucking time.
You were there for, what, 10 minutes or so?
No. I was there all night, and every time I went down there to get a beer, it was running.
Well, you shouldn't be taking a bath in my sink then.
Trump.
Yeah, do we want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trump poked. You fucking smoke your cigar. Really enjoying that, aren't you?
No, I can't keep it lit either. I don't know what's going on.
No. Was that out of the box?
No,
here?
I took it out of my humidor, of course.
Why did you?
It was an older one. It's been in there for a month. You know?
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know. Apparently, I don't know either.
It's not that hard.
No, I know it's not that hard. But I ain't got to figure it out yet.
I know it's not that hard.
Couldn't find the right button.
So, Trump, right after that, like they arrested the guy that tried to shoot him or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, the point I'm getting to, and then we'll get to that, but Trump posted on X 2-0. Like 13 minutes after.
Yeah. Or is it 2-0 or 0 for 2?
Yeah, 0 for 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he put. Yeah, 0 and 2. Fucking troll. He's so funny.
Fight.
I wonder if he said that afterwards on Sunday. Fight.
No, I mean after he got shot in the ear.
Well, I know, but what did he say Sunday afterwards? We don't know exactly.
He probably said, "Can I fucking go golfing now?"
Yeah.
That's what he was pissed about, apparently, that he couldn't go
He
golfing.
had a birdie putt, and they ruined it.
What do you got on that dude, Andrew, that tried to shoot or tried to set up to shoot Trump, I guess?
He had an illegal gun, SKS. The serial number was scratched off.
So it was scratched off. So it was originally purchased legally.
Somewhere.
And somebody was probably stole it and scratched off the serial number.
Yeah, and he got
Usually.
hold of it.
Okay.
He came down in a bush for 12 hours.
Yes.
So I heard, yeah.
12 hours, yeah.
In a fucking bush.
So the question has become today, how the hell did a Secret Service sweep miss him for 12 hours?
I don't know if
Well,
they
I don't.
sweeped.
Probably because I'm saying he didn't have the gun barrel facing out of the bushes at the time between there and then when he actually did it.
Well, that's right, but it was in a spot where normally the paparazzi and the press normally go to film or get shots
I
of.
question though how he was expecting him to show up going golfing.
Yeah.
at
How
that
did he
time.
know he was going there that
And
day?
apparently that MSNBC was there too, and they were filming him golfing.
Well, he golfs
okay.
every weekend.
Anytime he has a chance to relax, that's what he does to
What they
relax and decompress.
Yeah, he golfs like once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know how you find out which golf course he's going at, but you would think they would just have dogs that would, like, run the course. And, like, you know, if you were in a bush on the golf course, you would get fucking bit.
Gators.
But I guess like they said, there's such a massive area, and that even though he had higher Secret Service now since of being all the attempts and shit,
Yeah.
I guess they just weren't able to reach out. And see
But
that.
they did find him.
Yeah, eventually.
I
when he
mean-
prone, like further he moved down the golf course,
Yeah.
then more Secret Service went out.
They move with him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then I'm
okay.
thinking that's when he came across this guy,
Yeah, they're normally a hole or two ahead of him.
and they opened fire on the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even give him a fucking chance.
That's awesome.
Now,
He got away.
Yeah, he did get off some shots, and he did get away, but they finally got him on like I-95
Yeah,
or something.
somebody who was around saw someone running to this black car, and they somehow got his license plate. And with AI and highway cameras and everything else, they found him
So was he driving the car or
He
did
was
someone pick him up?
driving.
No,
the
he was
car.
driving it, and they
Okay.
finally caught up to it.
Where's that guy from?
He's from North Carolina. He moved to Hawaii, but he came back. Now, he was known online. He's trying to recruit people to go to the Ukraine to fight Russia because he was hell-bent on
I saw a video of that.
Yeah.
Of him like, I've never fought. I don't know how to fight. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But I'm ready for this fight. He should have went. He could have been dead by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would have. But yeah, he just bragged it up about it because he's big on it. And he hated Trump, apparently. That's much, of course, you could tell.
Yeah. Now, when are they going to start taking responsibility for fueling these fucking psychos?
Well, that's what I think.
You mean the media?
I mean, Kamala Harris.
Well, they gave
And the media.
Elon shit because he wrote on there, well, how come no one tried to assassinate Kamala and Tim Waltz?
Yeah.
And he took it down because people were like, oh, he wants them to
Yeah.
assassinate
No way.
them.
He took it down?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I did hear that he put on. Why isn't
That's
there,
a fair question.
Aren't there any attempts on
It
that?
is.
Why wouldn't you want to know the comparison and why?
Of course.
The reasoning.
If he puts that out there, he's only going to incite right-wing crazies to take a shot at them.
Which I'm kind of surprised nobody really has, being right wing. Because on the like love their country and all this.
Yeah, but I think we have more faith in the system.
That's what I think too.
Or respecting the rules of America and the law, and yeah. Though we do own a lot more fucking guns,
Well, yeah, that's
and
why.
we
Sure.
fucking know how to make a shot.
Yeah.
That's why
can
I-
make a 400-yard shot.
I still
Yeah.
don't know why they're poking the bear here, trying
What?
to take this dude out.
And what's this fag doing? Wearing a pink shirt, hiding in a bush.
Well, this is back in 2002 when
That's not the arresting picture.
That's when he got arrested the first time.
yeah, for the bomb. That's what he had.
he had a bomb.
Yeah, and they called it a weapon of mass destruction.
Right, so that's a felony.
Yeah.
Having a bomb.
I think he had some other gun charges or something.
Typical Democrat.
He's a little. Apparently, according to his son, though, his dad was a great dad and everything.
Yeah. Of course, he's been estranged from his dad for years
Yeah.
and years and years. How does he know what he's like? Yeah.
Yeah, what a great dad.
What a great dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in 7.5 years. So.
What a dick.
Well, apparently, he moved with him to Hawaii to build sheds. I guess somewhere in
Yeah, I
between
was going to
there.
say, he's not Hawaiian. Hawaiians don't
No.
do that shit.
He's North Carolinian.
Yeah.
Maybe Chris knows him. Barbecue Chris.
Probably does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my old neighbor.
Oh, I used to sell him barbecue.
Well, apparently, like I said, though, apparently he was.
I sold him an SKS.
There's a picture of him with the chef of the now administration that's in there, with Hillary and Campbell as a personal chef.
Oh, well,
So he's in with the fucking
More than likely,
administration.
it's hard to
probably.
know. 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Well, if anybody was going to get like paid to do this would probably be the guy. He'd be like, "Hey, I'll pay you to do this." He'd probably have no problem doing it.
Yeah, watch him commit suicide in the. He's gonna hang himself.
yeah.
He's gonna Clinton himself.
Epstein himself, yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
So, do we want to talk about the debate at all?
Yeah, I guess we could cover a little bit of that
Yeah.
since we watched it last week after
did.
the show.
So, what was your general reaction?
I think there was no winners.
Just to what I said. Remember what I said beforehand? I said this is going to be close enough to the point where each side is going to claim that they won the debate.
Well, now you got to remember though, it was
No one won.
It was a 3-on-1.
It was. Yeah. In that fact, Trump is ahead because
For sure.
they fucking ganged up on him and it was fucking stupid.
So, as we were watching the debate, the first thing I wrote down was that the female host or whatever
She was a nasty bitch.
She was.
Oh,
I said, hand grenade by the female host. Because she was just,
well,
Yeah, on Trump's side of the stage.
yeah. Yeah.
well, apparently that female host was a college dorm roommates with Campbell.
She was a sorority sister.
Yeah, sorority
Are
sister.
you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
Wow.
And everyone's saying, well, why didn't Trump's side research that and have her taken out, not have her be in there because of that? Well, how do you research all that shit? I don't know. And maybe it didn't matter to him. He goes into the lion's den all of the time and says, fucking bring it on.
Yeah, they're all against me.
Bring it on. I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know that it mattered.
Well, and it's a good look whenever they are debating him
Yeah.
along with Kamala. Well,
Yeah.
Kamala was just like, yeah, what they said.
And the other thing I wrote down is during the debate, I said Kamala. She reminds me of a soccer mom who's presenting her plans for the 6th grade field day to the PTA, because it was just
So no fucking plan.
no plan. Just, if she
Ideas.
had a plan, it's like, wouldn't it be great
It's
if we
ideas,
did this?
yes.
Wouldn't it be great? And we'll do this, and the kids will have a lot of fun. Didn't have plan one.
No.
And she was well rehearsed, well scripted, because everything I've ever heard her say, almost verbatim, is the same thing. When, if you grow up in a middle-class family like I did, you know what? Her parents are both full professors at UC Berkeley.
Yeah.
That was not a middle-class upbringing.
I would say that's upper class. Yeah.
Even when
It's not rough.
Even when she grew up, I don't even know how old she is. What, she's 60 maybe? I don't know. Even 50 years ago, you could still make a pretty damn good living as a full professor at a high-class university like UC Berkeley.
Yeah.
A really left-wing, high-class university.
She's 59.
50. Okay, that was close.
Apparently, I've seen though. Now I'm not sure if it's exactly true. They tried to fact check it, but the earrings she was wearing,
Yeah.
apparently they're microphones that they could give her info.
Her earring was like headpiece.
Earpiece.
Yeah, I wonder if that's true.
I don't know.
It'd be nice to fucking know if it was true.
And as it came down, it was pretty well shown that I don't even remember the guy's name, but both of the hosts were fact checking him
I know.
and
yeah.
not fact checking her.
Yeah.
And
They said, well, in fact, that is false.
Yeah.
Mr. Trump, blah, 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 blah.
And the day after, I read all sorts of articles. The 25 lies that Kamala, or if they weren't lies, they were
Trump.
exaggerations. No,
Yeah.
lies, exaggerations, or misleading statements that Kamala made that never got fact checked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard it was like 30-some. Yeah.
A bunch.
Fucking Kamala flew over me Saturday, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. Did you
While I
drop
was-
a bomb?
While I was in the bay. Yeah. I ain't saying nothing like that. They come check on you. Wrong person hears this, Rich. They'll come knocking on our door. But she flew over us in Marine One.
Really?
Yeah, the helicopter.
Yeah.
There was 3 of them, obviously. And they flew right over top of us in the bay there. And Addie was like, look at that. They look like military or something. I had my binoculars and I looked and I was like, shit, that's Kamala Harris flying over.
Yeah.
She was in Pennsylvania on Saturday.
She was.
And, flew right over us in Marine One, the helicopters.
Yeah, she gave an interview Friday in Philadelphia.
That would make sense. I
A
was
solo interview.
I was in the upper bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a solo interview without her running mate. And she was terrible from what I hear. I didn't hear the interview, but she was just rambling and going all over the place and doing her, when you were brought up in a middle-class income like I was, a middle-class family, and I would... It was not good. She took some heat over that.
It was good.
Yeah. Not good for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't... The only thing that I took offense to from Trump was that he put forth an angry tone.
Yep.
And we all know that angry tones don't sell well to women.
Women, yeah. Yeah. They're like, I don't care what he's saying. I don't like his tone.
Yeah. And you know what?
He'd be like, what we need is lower prices at buffets with more cake options. Okay? That's what we need. And they'd be like, listen, here, quit yelling at me.
And do you know what I think started him off? When she
I know
said,
what
do you remember what it was?
Yeah, yeah.
Me too. It was when Kamala said, well, people leave your rallies early.
They're leaving your rallies. They're low numbers.
Do you know what I would have said? I would have said, well, you know what, Kamala, I speak for an hour and a half, and some people want to get out because they've got someplace else to be, and they don't want to get stuck in traffic for a couple hours. In your rallies, there isn't enough traffic to cause a traffic jam.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he could have handled everything a lot
how do you
better.
think that fast, though? I'm not that quick.
Well, I think he has an upper hand now because now the Swifties are revolting against her for going on her side.
Some of them are, yes.
Yes.
Some of the Swifties are
Yeah.
saying.
I seen one burning her shit, and then she took off his shirt and had a Trump thing on.
Yep. So,
Yeah, if I was Taylor Swift, I would think I would just shut
you
up.
know, and if you know what,
It just wouldn't matter to me.
If I'm a voter and I rely on Taylor Swift's opinion as to who to vote for, then I probably shouldn't be allowed to vote.
I think she can say whatever she wants to say,
Absolutely.
but yeah, people shouldn't take their voting advice from
I'm not going to
anyone.
vote until I know what Taylor says.
Yeah,
Well, it's like I see a
but
thing.
I'm sure there's a lot of them that will just
Yeah.
do whatever she
I
says.
see a thing that they were surprised that she was not smart.
Taylor's not
Yeah,
smart.
they sent out a video of her doing like an interview or something. How not smart she is. It's like
She
how-
doesn't talk much ever to anyone.
How are you
any
surprised
interview.
by that though?
Why would she be smart? She's hot.
Like not every millionaire that somehow becomes rich, or that's like the fucking smart person there
No,
is.
they're not smart.
She's a smart businesswoman. She writes her own songs. She's a great entertainer.
Yeah, how about her ex-boyfriends and shit.
Well,
Yeah, who even knows if she writes her own songs? Though.
well, so they say, I guess.
yeah.
If you had enough boyfriends, you can write enough songs.
I'd give her a whole album.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would.
Did you see Biden tried on the Trump hat?
I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
He kept it.
No, he gave it back.
Yeah.
He took it off and gave it back to that
and
guy.
what was him? He's going up the steps of the fucking airplane with it.
That might have been AI.
It looked like AI though when he put it on because in the one video, his hand went like super fast.
Oh no, the one I saw was fine, and he was talking to the guy, and
A little
the guy.
kid. It was a kid, I thought.
Oh, it
No.
sounded like an older man.
It was an older man.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was like, he said, "You sign that for me or something," and he's like, "There, how's that?" And he's like, "There, I like you a lot better." The old guy said to Biden, but Biden would have never done that before. Never. And then I saw him the other day on the news, and he was like talking about, and he said, "Thank God President Trump is okay." That's what he said.
Yeah.
And he didn't say former vice president.
Yeah.
Or former
President.
President Trump. He just said, "Thank God President Trump is okay."
And you know what? All former presidents still are.
You call him president.
You call him president because that's what they were. Mm-hmm. Every political person is always called by their last office.
I've never heard this former shit until Trump.
Even Hillary is still referred to as Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
It's true.
Truly.
I thought you could get in trouble for calling them anything other than president,
That's
even though they're not president anymore.
That's the title that they've been given, and that's the title that they deserve.
I think
Former or not.
Biden's kind of like, fuck this bitch.
You know what? If I were him, I'd say fuck the entire party. You just fucked me up, and for the right reasons or the wrong reasons.
Well, I think the only reason why he's not speaking out is because I'm sure they got stuff on him that will really damage him and his family.
Yeah.
So that's
And
why
if
he's
it
biting his
damages
tongue.
him, it damages everyone down the line.
Yeah.
So
You know what, Rich?
yeah,
Is she really the nominee? No one voted for her.
That's the other thing. If I were a Democrat,
Yeah, be upset.
if I were going to vote that party, I would say, why? I didn't have a choice in my party's nominee. Had no choice. She didn't win one delegate in 2020 when she
Not
actually
one-
had a campaign.
not one
Not
vote.
one. And I warned you guys before. I said if Biden quits the race, they can hand his votes to everyone. Of course, they didn't even hand her the votes. They just anointed her.
That's what I mean. Is it legal? Is there
Apparently,
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Is there rules?
There ain't no rules. It's like a fucking Biden. He didn't make it in the first time, and all of a sudden now he has 80 million votes. So anything's possible. You can even be a woman.
All right, that's enough
Yeah, probably.
of the.
You can even be a woman.
So I was in the bay, and the girls. I'm trying to fish. The girls kept doing cannonballs off the back of the boat.
That was good. That's
So-
what they should do.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, enough of this trying to fish shit. Let's just go down to this island. There's an island out in the middle of the bay, and everyone just pulls up anchors and parties.
Uh-huh.
Lots of boats. So we go down there, and I'm getting closer to it, and it's like 6 miles or so, maybe 8 miles, and
Got there in 3.5 minutes.
I got there pretty quick. I was passing everyone else. Yeah. Except this one fucker. He came up past me. It was like a 32-footer or 40-footer. He had 4 350s on the back. It was a big boat. Yeah. I stayed the fuck out of his way.
Created some whitewater.
Yeah, I got the fuck over. And but everyone else I blew by. And we get down there, and there's a big island to the left and then a little island to the right. And the little island to the right is the party island.
Mm-hmm.
The one to the left is a bird sanctuary island. And no one is at the island on the right. And I was like, what the fuck? So I pulled up my Google Maps. I was like, yeah, that's the bird island there. And so I start putting over to the one on the right, and I could see this wall of seaweed, and like a quarter of the fucking bay was seaweed. You couldn't even get to the little island.
Oh,
Solid seaweed everywhere.
couldn't chop through it.
Oh, it would. Your motor would get sucked up and overheat, and you can't swim over there.
Yeah.
You know, it's all seaweed. So all the boaters were like, fuck that. So they just went to the bird island. It was awesome. And everyone had American flags and Trump flags. And it was just boat after boat. I mean, easily 100 boats out there. And everyone was on the sandy shore of the bird island. Just fuck it. This is our fucking island.
Yeah.
It was so great. That boaters are a different fucking breed, I'll tell you. They're like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's nice. So I pulled in right with them, and before I even had the anchor set and stuff, Tawny, my little one, jumps off the back of the boat, goes about 60 yards in, and gets up on the shore and starts building sandcastles and stuff. Everyone was there, and they had dogs. Not bad dogs, though. They weren't barking the whole time. And loud music. Everyone had music. No fucking birds. All the birds left the island.
They all left or found someplace to hide.
But I just like the fact that these people, they want to go to the island that you're allowed to go to. Like we need permission. But we can't get there because of the seaweed. So we just said, fuck it. We're going to this island.
And
there's so many of us.
Nobody
what are they going to do?
Yeah, what are they going to do?
What are they going to do? Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it is.
Yeah. Rich would be calling the Coast Guard. You got to come up here and do safety checks on these
I was just going to ask you if you got a safety check.
They're up here on the bird island. Nope, did not see Coast Guard. No state police. No fish and game.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice fucking relief, isn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it be?
Not getting harassed by the fucking law for one day. Let me the fuck alone.
They weren't following you all over the bay.
Yeah. Motherfuckers. Yeah, I really like that. I really like that they were on the bird island without permission. Everyone knew it was wrong.
Rebels.
Andrew, what's in the news today?
Your little Kenya runner.
The Kenya runner that I reported on last
they went up
week.
in a blaze.
Yeah.
Thanks to gasoline and her boyfriend, her
Yeah.
ex. Her ex-boyfriend is now dead.
So how did he die?
He went up in a blaze too with severe burns.
So he got burned setting his girlfriend on fire.
Yeah. Karma.
There is a God.
How'd he get burned?
He must have gotten some burns during the course of setting his girlfriend on fire.
Then he
Oh,
later on
really?
ended up dying in the hospital.
Oh, wow. He was in the hospital all this time.
For how long? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't really say, but he's been in there for a bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what, 3 weeks?
Yeah, her body was actually 80% burned.
Ouch.
Him, I'm not too sure, but I'm guessing it's enough that he killed her.
Yeah,
So I wonder, like, he caught her on fire and she ran at him and, like, hugged him.
Like, oh, you bitch.
That's what I would do. If you caught me on fire, Andrew, I would give you a big bear hug.
I would imagine that maybe some of the accelerant that he used.
I know, but you think you would try to figure that out or, been like, fuck, I can't
Now,
light it.
I
better not light this match. I got a lot of gas on me.
I can see it,
Sure.
though, because how do you drench somebody in gasoline without them having a reaction towards you?
Andrew, you know what we need to do? We need 2 things we need to try. Gasoline and balloons to throw on the fire, which I've never done, surprisingly. And gasoline and a squirt gun. Wouldn't that be fun? Shooting onto the fire.
Won't come back on you.
Depends
We
on
don't
how long you hold the trigger.
Yeah. No, actually, I don't think so, because there's not a oh my God, there it is. A constant, there's not a constant stream there, so it's only like a little bit out at a time.
Kind of like Rich peeing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's nothing for
say.
it to come back.
Squirt gun didn't have a prostate.
Now the balloon, actually, it might get a little pop there with some flame.
Yeah,
Probably
whenever-
gonna be nothing extensive.
Ah, dude, no. Whenever it hits and pops, it's
Yeah.
going to be like, it's going to be awesome. I threw a Coke bottle in, or Mountain Dew, and I filled it up with gas. I put on the lid, and I was like, stand back, and I tossed it in. And it landed straight up and down in there. And no boom. And I was like, what the fuck? And nothing's happening, nothing happening. We walk up to it, and it's sitting straight up and down, and you could see the gas inside
Bubbling.
boiling. It was boiling gasoline. I was like, holy shit. And then all of a sudden and it boiled for like well over a minute. And then a little pinhole opened up in the plastic on the top.
Yeah.
And it shot like a 13-foot flame for like a minute and a half. And it just slowly boiled down, and it just kept shooting out. It was awesome. And I've tried to do it again, and I can never get it to happen again like that.
Because you couldn't land it straight up. Get Elon. He'll land it up and down, straight up and down.
Where'd you do that at?
Your house.
Oh,
You weren't there.
I thought for sure you were going to say Trevorton.
Yeah, that'd be the place to do it. Yeah.
All right, I got more news.
All right.
They're trying to throw us off from the aliens. The pyramids. Now they think that they used a more sophisticated, advanced technology like levers and canals to lift up these heavy-ass stones and put them up into a pyramid
so
shape.
we were wondering how the Egyptians, with very crude tools, could build those.
Yeah, it's heavy-ass stones. They think they use levers and canals to maneuver the water down like a
In the
hydraulic
middle
system.
of the desert, there's plenty of water to use canals.
Right.
The thing that gets me though is, how in the hell do you take a marble stone or whatever and make it so damn smooth and nice looking back at that time?
There'd be a lot of little hammers.
But there'd be chip marks though. How do you sand that shit down?
Well, you get a really good windstorm in the desert, it's going to sandblast.
No,
it.
no.
It could have got smoothed over the time.
It's called aliens. Extraterrestrial life.
What do you think the aliens want with your butthole, Andrew?
I can't remember it, but there are people that have been abducted apparently that came back
Yeah.
and saying that they did up the poop chute.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they want. Unless there's like bacteria in there, maybe they're after.
I don't know what they're after.
I wonder if they go and dry. Do they have some type of extraterrestrial lube that they put on that thing?
Alien lube got to be the best.
Well, apparently I watched some guy.
They got long fingers too.
Well,
Yeah.
they captured one, of course, and this dude was talking
course.
to it. Yeah, and it was trying
Just so happened to speak English.
Well, yeah. Apparently, it was not English, but like in new languages, and it was telling this dude about itself and everything. Like it had an issue, and I think it probably eventually died. There's some type of health issue it had. Yeah, this dude's just telling them all about it. They have like big eyes and stuff. In the head. Never
If
seen
you
one,
had
though.
if you had the chance to have sex with a female alien, would you do it? Now you don't know anything about it. It's just Andrew. I have an alien in the other room, and it is willing to fuck with you. It's
Be
a
a lot of
female.
time.
It's a female alien. You gonna do it?
I wonder how.
He always has a different take on it.
I wouldn't know how.
I wouldn't know how.
What do you mean you don't know how?
No, I said I don't know. I want to know how.
He wants to know how.
Oh, with your dick. I don't know.
yeah,
What do you mean? You walk in and you bend it over and put it in it.
He's wanting to know if it has the same parts.
Where do I stick it?
I don't know. But it wants to have sex with you.
Wonder if it's
Are you
like
gonna figure it out?
a scary movie thing where I just put my finger. Oh, this is how he pees. Yeah,
I would totally. I always wonder that, like, if aliens are around and they look like people, which
Yeah.
people say that, you know,
Oh my
like
god!
maybe
The
I've had
fucking,
sex with one.
Well, you might have Stepford people.
Oh, what they
Stepford.
say? The lizard people. That's what they say. That there's a
Maybe the hairy ones.
there's a lizard cult. That's some of these people in the higher government are lizards, like Bill Gates and all that shit, or reptiles.
Lizards.
Yeah, there's this little thing going around. Like they had ones. Like,
That's why you can't go to the South Pole.
Well, apparently they have like
Lizard
one
people.
Secret Service dude. His eyes blink sideways instead up and down,
Oh boy, that's creepy.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not real.
Yeah.
and like all this shit that they find.
You know what? I don't believe most of the stuff that I hear. So, unless you can put that guy right in front of me for me to see it, I don't.
Now, a question though: if you got abducted, how long would it take you to speak out about it?
I wouldn't tell you.
You're assuming then that the alien lets you remember.
Well, Then why? Apparently there's people that come back that do remember.
I didn't say they all
So-
don't. I'm just saying.
I mean, I tube up your ass, and you're like, oh, I don't remember that.
I know a guy
well,
that
maybe
is.
not. Maybe they wipe your memory clean. I don't
Well,
know.
I know a guy that is in a book with aliens and stuff, and he's talked to professors, and he's like really into this alien shit. And I think he's published the book too. And he gave me 2 books that he's in, like helped or something
Yeah.
with it. And he said the people that get abducted have usually been abducted lots of other times, and they don't remember the other times. But like you might remember once or remember a flash of it or something. I don't know. And I don't know why, but I mean, I also don't know how or why they could come down and
What kind
pick you up.
of Pacific do you have to have for them to want to abduct you?
I don't know.
What are they looking for?
I think they're just looking for test subjects. You know what I mean?
You have to be like,
Well, the last one was weird. Maybe let's do a bigger sample size.
Yeah. They just measure you every couple of
let's
years.
get one that struggles.
Let's cut him in half and see how many rings he has.
They probably want one that struggles. Oh, this one here. Oh no, he wants it too much. You can't rape the will. You can throw him fucking back.
You know what? I don't hear many alien adoptions of black people. It seems to be like they're after the whites.
The whites are the only ones coming forward in any case.
That is true. You don't really ever hear about an African American being abducted by an alien.
Listen how proper he is.
Yeah, I know.
All right, hey, the blacks. Yeah, why don't you get an
That's
abducted?
what Trump calls him. You can call him that.
That is weird though. Why aren't the colored people?
Well,
not getting abducted?
I think if they did get abducted, they wouldn't say anything because of it's just different, you know.
Yeah.
Because then they would be like, "What? They fuck you up the ass?"
I'm not going to be.
That'd be wild though. Like because like a pigment, like oh, this one here's got different pigment than this one. It's not darker.
All right, Andrew. I got a question for Andrew for the day. If you were invisible, if you could be invisible for one day, what would you do with that day?
Oh. I'd be a demon.
This is why I need a camera for him.
Turned into Beavis and Butthead right now.
That's so much I can do.
Where would you head?
Well, first I'd drive a car because, well, actually I can't do that anymore. They're self-driving cars. Now they fucking be used to that. Man, shit.
Would you go snoop on
College.
some girl?
Fucking
A
college.
girl? College.
Yeah.
You'll go snoop on some girls?
Why not? Every male you tell, we'd be like,
Why
hey,
not?
you're invisible for a day. What would you do? College. Some girl's dorm room or some chick that I know.
You could see some nasty stuff you don't want to see.
That's true. You could.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're walking in the bathroom.
I'd probably stop a robbery. That'd be amazing. Yeah, I'd change that girl's life forever. I'm like, holy shit. God, is that you? Nah. Bitch. I can do a lot of shit.
Yeah, I would try to. I would like touch Dina, like be invisible, like just pinch her nipple as she's walking by, stick a finger in her butt.
At least
then-
you're keeping it at home.
Yeah, and then after I stuck a finger in her butt, I would walk down to Rich's house.
Smell this.
Yeah. I mean,
go.
Rich would be watching TV. I'd just put my finger right under his nose.
Smells like Dina.
You could start a fight. Walk in somewhere and be like, hey, pussy. Who
That'd
said
be
that?
funny. Walk behind someone and smack them in the
Just
back
smack
of
him
the
in the
head.
head.
Yeah.
Turn around. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
You fucking hit me?
I would go fuck with Trump. That would be fun. Like he's about to hit the golf ball, I would kick it off.
That's one.
Yeah, I'm not so sure what I'd do, but it wouldn't be. I don't know that I'd go to a college. You can get that anywhere, even visible.
Too expensive.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And I don't think it's the part about Andrew likes that they don't know he's there. That's the part that's exciting.
What?
That you're invisible. Yeah, you could go pay and see college girls, right?
You know, on OnlyFans, I don't even have to leave the house.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to pay for it.
Yeah. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Just want to be somewhere where I knew I couldn't be. You know, I don't know where that is exactly, but
Oh, Area 51. You can fucking go check that out.
Oh, look at the Back to the Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a big alien guy.
You would walk in.
They'd have a fucking detector or something.
No, you would walk in and the aliens would be like, "There's a guy there." You're like, "Fuck, how do you see me?" And then all the aliens would disappear. And you'd be like, "Shit!"
Yeah. Oh, well, you ain't gonna get in there unless they have the fucking door open. The fucking mountain place.
So they have the door open. I doubt they're gonna have the door open. And where?
I can't think what it's fucking called. They're the base that's inside the fucking mountain.
I don't know.
Devil's Tower?
No. It's where they do the DEF CON.
I don't know.
DEF
Sure where
CON
that
1 to
is.
5. I can't think of what the... Oh, shit. I can't think of what it's fucking called.
Ski Round Top?
Yeah.
can
Oh,
do
that's that's just amusement park.
Can you see going down a hill with just skis going shoo, 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 shoo?
Pizza?
No, pizza pie.
Yeah, pizza pie.
Look, Andrew knows pizza pie. I was just talking about skiing yesterday, and I was like, "Dina, if we go skiing this winter, would you be interested in doing that?" And she's like, "No." She's like, "I would do the tubing." I was like, of course you would." And I said, I could teach Tawny. She's big enough, but she's too fucking bullheaded. She wouldn't fucking listen to
She
me.
wouldn't listen.
So I could never teach her. And then Addie, I think she would just be too afraid because of the ski lift. You know, because we
Can't
had.
imagine Addie being afraid of anything.
She acts tough. She gets scared. We had her behind the boat with the water skis, and she was freaking out and started crying. And I was like, "Dad, let her go. I'm going to floor." But she wasn't having it.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, would you water ski behind my boat?
I tried with the damn rope.
Did you?
Yeah, when we were on the river.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break. No, I just couldn't get up all off out of the water.
Oh, yeah. You were just with your feet. Left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get them skis.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should try that. You would.
Well,
you
we
would
should
love
try that. Coming from the dude's like, full throttle. What's this?
Yeah.
See how far we can go here.
You'll be all right.
Here he is.
You'll be all right.
10 inches of water.
Keith's old line. Hey, you should try this.
I'll
And
drive.
everyone's like, "Yeah."
I wouldn't mind getting behind your boat in a deep enough body of water, and you get me up on the skis,
Yeah.
and then
Chesapeake.
bring it up, and then gradually bring it up so I don't go.
No, I got to floor it. You got to.
Well, at one point, but you got to hit it hard to get up out of the water.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and then I back it off. I back it off to like half, 3/4.
Yeah.
Between there.
Yeah.
but
because-
not for me.
No, because we don't got to go fast the whole time.
No,
I
you
just
do
got to
not.
keep you on the water.
Right.
Yeah, but to get you out of the water, it's best if
You've
you
gotta
launch.
have. Yep.
And it pulls you up quick.
Yeah, and at the end, you hit a wake and you do a flip. That'd be cool.
Yeah, you hit some waves. It gets a little choppy because sometimes the front of your skis will get underneath the wave, and then it just
my God.
it just fucking flings you. The skis stop and you go through the air.
Yeah.
You're doing a somersault when you don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. Water skiing's pretty cool.
I've only done it a couple of times, and I did have some fun.
Oh, you did do it before.
I have done it before, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got
Back in my younger days. I'm almost afraid of it now because I figure I'd break something, but
it's just water.
it's just water.
Just water.
That when you hit it, it's like fucking concrete.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Then we'll have to get Anita to try.
Anita's been up on skis. It's been quite a while.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, you're the only one in this room that hasn't been on water skis.
Wait, so everybody here has been on water skis?
Hell yeah.
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 Apparently.
I've done miles. My dad has 100 miles under his belt. Rich is lying, but we'll believe
No,
him.
no. There was a time back in my early days. I was probably
In Boston.
No, this was in Missouri. Actually,
I would ski over dead bodies in the Boston River.
this was in Missouri, and
Summer of 79?
and yeah, no, it wasn't 79. It was probably 89. But we were water skiing in Lake Gerardo, Missouri, and this is a huge lake. So they pulled me, and we came back and down, You know, you just skied into Arkansas, didn't you?
Wow.
Yeah. So, I enjoyed it. It was
I've
fun.
never skied into a different state before.
Yeah. So, yahoo! I've done something you haven't done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say.
I don't dare ask the ex-girlfriend.
Let's see here. I got a joke that I wanted to tell you, Rich, that I heard. Doesn't
Aight.
really have to do with anything, but just because you're Italian, an Italian and a Jew go into business together. Who loses money?
I don't know. Probably the Italian.
The government.
Very good. Bump.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. Where are we at, Dad, on time? I forgot to start the clock.
1:16.
Oh, okay. We got a little bit more.
You got 4 minutes to get fresh.
Yeah. Doug, you fresh, you're on. On. Andrew's closing up already. I was going to have him Google something. Your thing is off.
His thing is way off.
Go ahead. What do you got? You got anything else there?
I really don't
You
have
didn't
anything
really-
particularly to mention. I didn't have a lot.
You
to
didn't
come
participate much tonight.
prepared. No, I didn't have a lot
No,
prepared tonight.
no, you
It
didn't.
was just one of those weeks where I just didn't
Tonight,
have
or-
time.
yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Or last week. It's okay. I'll carry us.
Go ahead. It's about damn time.
No one wants to talk about my. No one.
Oh, wait a minute. I know what I went to talk about. What happened to you and Andrew's visit to the jerk-off doctor?
Oh yeah.
Did you guys do that? No, you didn't do that,
No.
did you?
I cased it out.
I didn't like how he grabbed himself so much during that. You really grabbed a hold of
It's
it.
called adjustments.
Yeah, but it was Keith's.
Put the boys in the right spot. Yeah.
It's a hard
So
pinch.
you chickened out on the jerk-off doctor.
No, I don't need to do that.
All right.
I don't want my boys out there swimming where I can't see them.
What does that have to do with anything?
The jerk off doctor, because they take your swimmers.
Well, so what?
I don't want them out there where I don't know where they're swimming.
All right.
Like the fucking sock don't take your swimmers. Come on, bub.
No, my sock doesn't.
It goes right into the washing machine.
No, it's right down a throat. That's the only place I trust them to go.
Yeah.
They're not salmon. I don't know what goes
Don't
downstream.
swim upstream.
Yeah, I
right?
don't know what goes downstream, but that's
All I'm going to tell you is I cased it out. You still know it. I went in there. I went back in the room. It was a fucking glow party. I left. I'm not going in there.
they're like dudes with unicorn.
I thought
Unicorns.
maybe the door was just too fucking tight, but nope. It just stuck a little. I was like, hey, this door's wedged back here. She's like, nah, that should be fine. I'm like, well,
Swelled tight.
sticking a little
So
bit.
you really did do that, huh? No, you didn't. You lying sack of shit.
Well, no, I would have brought the specimen with me if I did. Yeah. Right, here's my man.
I don't want to sell my swimmers. What if they make a baby with them, Rich?
Well, that's part of the.
You're okay with that?
That's part of
it
the
would-
waiver that you signed.
Yeah, I know that, but you'd be okay with that? It's your kid.
If I were going to some place to sell my sperm, I'm selling it.
What if they put in a Mexican girl?
I don't care.
Italian?
I don't care.
How much Italian are you? You would not be okay with a
100%.
little Mexican half thing.
I won't know it.
What if
I
they-
won't know it, and I won't care.
That's your baby. It's your offspring.
I won't know it, and I won't care.
What if they put it in a girl that has shaved hair that she called her pink, and she's a little overweight?
Be making a taco out of fucking spaghetti.
Let me repeat myself. I won't know it, and I won't care.
Well, you gotta know it's going somewhere.
It's going somewhere, but I don't
In
care.
a vagina.
I don't care where, to whom it goes.
Probably send you a picture like they do with the African
No, they
people
don't
when
do
you get
that.
5 cents.
They track you down for child support.
Yeah.
No, they don't do that either.
I still got a picture of that kid on my fridge. Little Timmy from Africa. He gets 5 cents a day.
You supporting someone for 5 cents a day, you cheap shit?
Yeah, way back in the day, they put little Timmy up on the TV saying for 5 cents a day you can help this kid.
Yeah.
He sleeps on a mattress and has to drink puddle water.
Well, then spend your money.
You don't think your kid would find you at some point?
I don't. I don't know.
And then if you got a phone call someday and it would be like, hey, I saw you were on Ancestry DNA and I am too, and it looks like you're my dad. You'd be like, lose this fucking number, never call back again.
I don't.
Go back to Mexico.
I honestly don't know what I'd do at that point. I guess I'd just handle it.
No.
I don't know.
The best part, they'd be like, well, how did you and my mother meet? How did you fornicate?
Listen here, kid. Last time I saw
turkey
you,
baster.
Last time I saw you, you were in an orange cup with a white lid on it.
I was watching some really nasty porn, but got the job done.
Yeah.
Here you are. Hallelujah.
If I'm going in there of my own free will to give up my sperm for someone, I don't care. I don't want to know. It's out there and it's
But it's
done.
still your kid.
Another question. Would you put on a disguise? Oh, not me. You don't know.
Poor Rich. Look at his face.
Rich just really doesn't care.
It won't matter.
It does matter to the kid.
Well, if that kid decides he wants to find me, let him or her find me, and we'll deal with it then.
Then what would you be like? You'd be like, listen, I just wanted the $100. You and I, that's all that there is between you and I.
Here's another 100. Go away.
Here, I'm returning the fucking money.
Yeah, at the time you're about $1.20. That's what I seen you at.
All right. Semen is just money to Rich.
Just money. I'm that old.
They would return your semen anyways.
They'd be asking for more.
It's all dead.
Later.
Fuckers.